Glenn Stang, the CEO of Synergy Credit Union, is joining me today. We have some exciting news to talk about. Glenn, thank you for joining me.
Oh, thanks for having me, Stacey. I really appreciate you
Well, you
inviting
guys
me in.
have, yeah, you have a big event happening all throughout this year. You're celebrating 80 years, the 80th anniversary of Synergy Credit Union. Glenn, that's just an amazing feat. Can you tell me about some of the things that you guys are going to have planned throughout the year?
Oh gosh, there's just so many things on the go, but this June we're going to kick things off here right away with appreciation events in all of our communities. With that, we're going to have our profit shares redemption processes, and again, looking forward to something later on this fall. In addition, we've seconded a local artist to do a bit of a rebrand. An 80th anniversary type logo for us. We're going to be launching that soon. That's a pretty exciting project. In addition, we've been involved locally as well with just having local Indigenous artists painting masks as well, which will be on display outside of our building and around the community soon. So a number of things on the go for sure.
Well, 80 years is quite a long time for any, business to thrive and survive. So what is it that keeps Synergy alive in the communities?
It's our people. Right from the very first, when we first started years ago, in a lot of local members will remember it starting in a single room in the co-op, in the basement, I actually believe, of the co-op. And then from there it progressed into um, what was a first office in the corner of 49th and 50th. And then it moved across to where our big downtown building was along 50th, progressed there into our new building now on the corner of 50th and 44th. Um, and so again, it's all about people. We were here when people needed us most. Most of our members will remember us starting out focused mostly on agriculture because that was really what everybody, for the most part, was employed with back then, to what it has grown today, where we serve a large portion of the consumer marketplace in Lloyd, well, in Lloydon area, the communities that we serve, residential mortgages, also agriculture, but we've really grown and adapted to the commercial market space as well. It occupies 30% of our book of business today. And I actually think it's around 5,400 members are entrepreneurs, home-based businesses of the 29,000 members that deal with us today. So we really serve that marketplace very, very well. So, and again, our people have always been there. They continue to adjust their skill sets, learn so they can serve members better. We're engaged in the communities we serve. I don't think there's an event in any community that occurs where Synergy isn't there, well represented by its people.
Now, can you tell me about the benefits of being a member of Synergy? I know you talked about the connection to the community. We see the Synergy name on a lot of different things around the community. So if you're a member of Synergy, I obviously you feel like you're a part of this bigger entity, but what are some of the benefits to being a member, Glenn?
Yeah, well, we're a cooperative financial institution, and as such, we share our profits back to our membership. So every year, our board asks us to set aside 35% of our profits, and it gets distributed back to our members in the form of profit share, back to our teammates in the form of employee profit sharing, and lastly, into Synergy Shares, which is a fund that we allocate capital distributions in all of our communities to really support the social fabric of our growing, vibrant communities. And we really believe that that circle where it starts with, communities raising good children become great leaders, leaders continue to build communities that continue. We really believe that wholeheartedly and get very actively engaged in that on a regular basis. So that's part of the cooperative philosophy.
Well, Glenn, we congratulate Synergy on 80 years. And if anybody's looking to follow along for information and find out what's going to be happening in some of the communities, what is the best way to keep up to date with that information?
Well, a couple of ways. First, visit our website on a regular basis. We post things there on a regular basis. And then follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. And recently, we're just starting to get into TikTok. So I know how some of our team is pretty happy about that. So
Excellent. Well, thank you again, Glenn, for joining me today. And we will be
Yeah.
following you along as well as we go through the celebrations for 80 years here over the next few months.
Yeah. Thanks, Stacy. I'm pretty proud of my team. They do such great work.